Hey, and good morning. Welcome to BCB Live. Sir Rick, Drive Safe Dave, producer, coming to you on 7 days of driving. A full week now we've gone without an accident. Drive safe.
Full week and 41 days of not getting out. Of getting out and looking at every day and not having a backing accident.
I'm trying. You know, I had this line ready to go, the lineup ready to go for the show today, but you got a new little hairstyle going on there. I'm just trying to figure it out. It looks good.
I don't know if it looks good. I will tell you, we had no power in the house this morning. So I'm running around with a flashlight.
Couldn't get the blow dryer to work.
I couldn't get a light on.
Do you blow dry your hair?
No, I do not blow dry. It takes a towel. Oh, that dude.
All day. You know what? He's there like this, drive safe. Producer, tell me, I know you put a blow dryer to that hair.
Actually, I do not put a blow dryer to my hair. A lot of heat is actually bad for your hair. Well, a lot of heat's actually bad for your hair. So
you know, let that beat Alsace soon. That'll help you out on that. It'll keep the.
What about a chi? You ever used a chi before?
I don't even know what that is.
Hair straightener thing. Yeah.
No, I've never used a hair straightener.
Man, why don't you let's straighten that hair out? Let's see.
Do you want to see this hair straightened? It would be long. It would be longer than it is right now, for sure.
I could check that out. Hey, 41 days of getting out and look, drive safe. We continue to set a new record. Every day is a brand new record, and we're making it happen on that. Y'all are doing the work. We're just sitting back here, drive safe, taking the credit. But there's no doubt about it. You are doing the work. You are the ones getting out, making it happen. Hey, it does require action. Everything we do on this show, everything we talk about, make no mistake about it, requires action.
Yeah, so the get out and look, we've gone 41 days, never done it before. I think it has a lot to do with the emphasis that's placed on you doing what needs to be done out there.
Well, maybe we're not backing up anymore. Are we pulling flatbeds now?
Pretty sure we're hitting bumping docks. Pretty sure we're bumping docks. But we're doing what it takes to get it done, and we can continue this streak forever. We can continue it forever. We can continue to make it a big deal, and as long as you set the brake, you get out of the truck, and you walk back there, and you take a look at what's going on back there before you back it up. I think you're going to be a lot more successful each and every day, as we're doing 41 days in a row.
Yeah, and so, hey, thank you is what we want to say, right? Thank you for doing what it is every day. Listen, we're going to keep driving, and again, it's this one day. Make today the safest day. Make it the best, the safest day you've ever had before. You do have that ability to make that happen, and it's only you. Only you are the one that can do that, and we encourage you. We're here to help support you, to give you that backup, to try to help you and encourage you to make today that day that we go accident-free again.
And we want to go 8 days. We want to go 9 days. We want to go, but today we want to get to 8.
I celebrate 24 hours. I really do. You know what? The streaks are important, but drive safe. I'm worried about today. And I think our drivers, I believe that we all feel that way as well. When bad things happen, it's a new streak that starts, but all we can do is today. That's it. And we want to just make sure that you remember that. If you were unsafe yesterday, well, you know what? What you do today starts over.
It matters.
It does matter.
Right.
We want to protect life. And listen, graduations are upon us, right? Don't forget as well, if you haven't got your graduation picture in, get them sent into BCB Live of your grandson, your granddaughter, your kids, anyone that you want a picture, send it to BCB Live or to HR. We'll get that going.
Yeah, and also let us know in that email that you send to us that you are okay with us using their name in this. We're trying to put together a BCB slideshow of all the seniors that are graduating within the BCB family. So just let us know if it's okay for us to use that name in the slideshow as well.
Yes, even probably a senior graduating from college, hey, it all counts, right? They're moving on. That's a pretty big deal as well,
count.
Right?
Absolutely counts.
So hey, so make sure you get those in, and don't forget as well that are we broadcasting this on our YouTube channel right now?
Yeah, well, we're not doing this on the YouTube channel yet because we do have the driver videos. So this is going to go up on YouTube. We'll start the live stream on YouTube starting probably around 8:50, maybe 9 o'clock. Just give me about 30 minutes to actually get everything.
But what if I'm just out walking or I'm fishing? I got my Walkman on and I'm listening to some music. Can I listen to this on BCB Live station yet?
Oh, we're streaming right now on the BCB live radio station. So yes, sir,
I don't know if we can pick that up on the Walkman. You know,
Yeah, that's
Walkman didn't have
cassette.
It might be a little bit hard. I can burn you a tape. How about that?
The Walkman's actually a cassette.
Yeah.
That was the big deal, though. I remember when they came out and they were waterproof. I mean, first of all, who's in the shower with a Walkman anyway? But I remember when they came out, it was yellow, right? Much like the shirt I have on right now.
Yeah, they had the waterproof one was yellow. They had the silver one, the original with the cassette. It was silver, and then they had the orange headphones so to stand out. Because they wanted it to stand out.
So did you walk down the road too with the beatbox?
Oh, I had definitely had a boombox.
Were you?
Yeah.
Boombox. There you go.
I definitely had a boombox.
I remember when we had a boombox that finally it had the cassette player with it and maybe even a CD at one point. We thought we were on top of the world.
Oh yeah, and we were jamming, and it would take 8 D cells. It took 8 D cells if you were carrying it down the. It took a lot of battery power, and those went away quick. If you didn't have it plugged in, but oh yeah, we definitely now you can get these. Now you can get the Sony little
that blow them away, and the speakers are louder and all of that. I mean, it was. But we're showing our age a little bit, Drive Safe, but that was. That we were part of the bringing in the music part, that 80s culture of the music coming in, the Walkman to now these kids like producer, they walk around and they're wireless and they don't know what the struggles were.
Y'all don't know what real breakdancing is.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to give us an example, Drive Safe? Do you want me to bring in some cardboard boxes?
I think I have some video.
Did you break dance?
No, I didn't break dance.
I wasn't either.
But I did dance. I did go to clubs and dance.
You are a dancer, and I want you, Drive Safe. Seriously, I know it may take a drink or two, but then we can get you up dancing.
Yeah,
but this guy is a dancing machine, one of the best dancers at BCB. If we had a contest right now, it'd be between you and Mario. You and Mario. Hey, listen, we had a. Did you see we talk, on our intros, we have the cereal, right, that comes in with the Frosted Flakes that has the cocaine. Now we're messing with fruit. Now we have watermelons coming into the United States right here out of California. And guess what? Inside these watermelons, they are seedless, but they are not cocaineless.
This is meth, right? This is meth.
I think it is meth.
It's speed. They put a little bit. These are a little bit faster watermelons than you will normally get because they are loaded with speed. That's a lot of speed. That's a lot.
That's more than 1,000 pounds of meth valued at about $2.5 million. So they're seedless, but they're not speedless. Is a better way to put that. Yeah. There we go.
That just looks like I just look at that pile there, Drive Safe, and I'll be honest with you, that looks like a lot of work to sell for $2.1 million. I mean, that's got to break down into little packages, right? I mean, that's a lot of sales for $2.1 million. I'm not crossing the border for that.
It almost seems like more trouble than it's worth. It's like, yeah, I could do this for $2.5 million, or I could just go buy a lottery ticket. Nope. It seems like about the same kind of payoff.
Said in the same article, the driver was arrested. I was thinking, you think?
Yeah, he's 47 years old. He was a Mexican national, got busted going across in the U.S. And you know what? The poor guy probably didn't get paid hardly anything. Oh. You know what? We're after somebody else, right? The cartel, my folks. Down there deep in the heart of Mexico, deep in the heart.
Are you responsible for that?
I'm not saying. I'm not saying, sir. Hey, but it's crazy to think that, 193 wrap containers inside the watermelon. They say how they got in. Did they,
dog.
Sir?
A dog.
Gotcha. So dog busted, dog found it.
Dog sniffed it out. Even inside the watermelon, a dog sniffed it out. So you got to be. Yeah, you gotta be careful of them dogs. So
that's California. So I will kind of flip it over a little bit. Now, Texas, they just topped the list, not of drugs coming in here, but registered truck drivers with positive drug or alcohol tests. Texas.
Yeah.
The biggest state, but you know what? Percentage-wise, they weren't the top. They weren't the top. That was, I think, Louisiana came in significantly higher per business. I mean, let's face it, Texas, California, pretty big states. A lot of trucking companies inside. Yes. The odds are they're going to be number one on something like that. But when it came to per capita of business, listen, they weren't number one. That was like Maryland, I think Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama. Those states kind of came in a little bit higher, quite a bit higher than Texas.
Oh,
did.
okay. There may have been more here, but per per capita,
there's a lot of trucking companies.
Oh,
here.
Yeah,
So-
and it was actually, to go off on that point, it's kind of surprising too, because Texas's number was 7,268 violations, whereas places like Indiana, Mississippi, who have that smaller state area, were only ranging in the thousands, mid thousands. Mississippi was 1,365. Tennessee 1,830, and then up at the top you have California with 5,312, Texas with 7,268, and Florida with 4,033 violations.
So just a lot more companies inside this place, but it's a reminder. And we talked about it 2 months ago, I believe it was. Hey, there's no place in trucking and transportation at BCB or in any company for drugs. That alcohol and drugs, there is no room for that. We've got to make sure we're saying no. We got to make sure that even if you're from one of those states that allow the marijuana, that it doesn't make it right inside our industry, right, Drive Safe?
Right. I mean, it's a federal mandate is that you cannot have those drugs in your system. Period. And they will be there. They will be deposited for a while, especially like marijuana, up to a month. I mean, so you cannot, absolutely cannot have them in your system. Remember, it's not state law. We don't run under state law in the state of Texas or anywhere in this country. We run under the FMCSA. We run under federal mandate, and the federal mandate has not allowed anything. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. We want you 100% behind the wheel.
Yeah, and I tell you what I found surprising in that article as well, producer, was that those states that had this happen, they weren't states that had marijuana as well. You know, I would have thought that, well, maybe those states like Colorado, Nevada, that have the marijuana legalized in there would be some of the states, and they're not. So it wasn't that, I didn't know the difference. It's those, I mean, it's illegal anyway. You know, where you're doing it, not only is it illegal for trucks, but it's illegal in your state.
Yeah. Funnily enough, Colorado actually scored fairly low on the list. They were near the bottom with Oklahoma and New Jersey. Yeah.
Just make it legal, right, Drive Safe?
No.
Thank you. That's the answer we're looking for.
But, okay, to go off on that, we did have the drug and alcohol violations recorded this past April were actually up 71% compared to last year, whenever we only had 3,123 violations. So that bumped up a significant percentage over this past year in Texas.
Yeah, and I mean, are we looking at last year's number this time? Because that was like, you know, I mean, I'm just curious because I
don't know. It's COVID. We're going to call it a COVID year.
Wasn't last year a COVID year?
Yeah, but what would that have to do with what the numbers we're talking about?
I don't know. I felt like that maybe they were down.
Trucking still ran. I mean, it's still up. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we didn't check. Maybe we gave them a break.
Maybe
you know what? It's been a rough year.
You guys just be safe.
Hey, we're checking for COVID. We're running COVID tests. We can only do COVID tests. We're not actually getting in doing drug and alcohol tests.
But from a drug and alcohol, let's face it, our numbers didn't go down. We didn't have to test less.
No, no, we didn't test less, and I will say it's disturbing to know that it's. I don't know what the true answer is, but we have to be better educated. We have to educate our people more. We have to let everybody understand. I know that we think that it's bad, but you know, when you start making bad decisions, you need to tell somebody.
Yeah, there's no doubt. And listen, I think, you know, another part, Drive Safe, that we talk about the BCBs and when we continue to push this on is that, you know, what we try to do is help educate you out there driving, because I know we all know this, that number one, we shouldn't do it anyway, but number two, it's against the law. And I just think sometimes when it comes to alcohol, when it comes to the marijuana, that we need to hear it as an industry. We need to be reminded, and not an email, not a text, but over a voice, like a mouth moving. Don't do drugs, you know, those kinds of things. Watch the lips move and hear my roar.
Yeah, it's serious. I mean, it's, you know, I mean, alcohol kills out on the road. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're in a truck or a car or a motorcycle or whatever. You get out on the road and you've been drinking, you're going to kill somebody.
Yep.
And it's proven fact. And it's over a period of time. We've learned that fact, and you know, we've created organization Mothers Against Drug Driving and all these deals. But the real reality is, it kills. It's no place for it in trucking. It's no place for it in the truck. You don't have alcohol, don't have drugs in the tractor. I'm not saying you can't drink outside at home, social, whatever. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is you can't do it near the truck. You can't do it by the truck, in the truck. It does not matter. Don't even have it at the truck at all.
Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do?
You drive the truck.
No, he's doing a song.
Hey,
Well, now I just feel like an idiot, right? Now I'm just sitting over here like whatever.
who is that? Cheap Trick? Who was that?
Don't drink, don't smoke.
What do you do? Don't drink, don't smoke.
I don't know.
Somebody knows the Music Man Mike's like, that's why I'm here. I'm the one that knows these answers. Hey, drive safe. I tell you what you know, and that's that phrase that pays.
I do know the
Give
phrase
it to
that
us,
pays.
baby.
A big mistake is using the horn instead of the brake.
One more time.
A big mistake is using the horn instead of the brake.
Hey, listen, it pays $200 this Friday. Get that phrase that pays.
Hi, and welcome to Rapid Fire. Today we are joined by Music Man Mike. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Favorite childhood TV show?
Oh, I'm going to go with Gilligan's Island.
Oh, that was a good one. On the scale of 1 to 10, are you good at keeping secrets?
Oh, 9.
Oh, okay. Is it wrong for a vegetarian to eat an animal cracker?
There's nothing wrong with animal crackers.
Have you ever worn socks with sandals? Tell the truth.
I have to tell the truth because my wife's probably going to see this.
So I'm guessing that's a yes.
And she calls me Felix because we know a guy that used to do it on a regular basis.
Okay. Do you know the definition of triskaidekaphobia?
Triskaidekaphobia. Be something to do with frisbees, I think.
Actually, the extreme superstition of the number 13.
Oh, wow.
And what is the sound you would make if you were freezing cold?
No, that's a horse. I'm sorry. Brr.
I like it. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.